feel like I'm so warmed and just continually moved throughout each session, continually, and sometimes I don't know quite what to do with it. But seeing sort of sporadic acts of kindness between people that I think often go unnoticed to some has been something that I haven't expected working on this project.
When we go onto the ward, the music starts, and when we leave the ward, the music stops, and within that the music is carrying on. Now, whether that's at a high volume or a low volume, or high energy or low energy, it's the pulse of the music is there. We will start at one end of the corridor, and we might just catch somebody's eye as we're going past a bay or a bedside, and if we catch their eye, we will go in and invite them to listen, or we'll kind of offer the music to them. You can see their faces light up and they'll start singing and playing straight away, which is obviously wonderful for us. When that sort of thing happens, I feel that when we walk into a bay space where there could be 3 or 4 beds, even though they're not huge rooms, it sometimes feels like the people within there are quite isolated. And when we go into a room and everybody starts responding to the music straight away, it feels like everyone is drawn together by the music, which is fantastic, and the energy of that is brilliant.
Fantastic. What tends to happen to begin with is I take more of a supportive role. Kate is having sort of the main vocal interaction with a patient I'm supporting. I'm trying to take it in 360 degrees. I'm trying to work out what Kate's interaction is in her body language and what she may be singing, how the patient's reacting. I'm also trying to take in whether other patients might be drawn in. And sometimes what might happen is I may see a patient just pick up on a particular chorus or a verse, and then I'll try and guide the music back around to that repetition, because it might be that somebody only knows a little bit, but maybe try and get a reinforcement on that. So Kate will obviously hear what I'm doing and, oh, okay, we're going back to there. So it's never really playing a pop song in an arrangement from beginning to end. We often jump verses or switch choruses. So that's, again, a musician's skill to kind of be able to let go of the song and say, well, actually now we have to go here, we have to go there, or we need to slow it right down because it appears that the patient is just grasping the words, but maybe the tempo's a bit too quick. So we'll manipulate the song in as many ways as we can. And we're just absolutely committed to having the best interactions that we can and supporting each other. So it is really, I think, it's an attitude and it's intuition, and it's having all eyes and ears everywhere.
With the purpose of making sure that the patients are the people we just, we want to involve them with the music as much as they're able.
3. 5 for a doctor.
It's transformed me as a musician because I'm a songwriter, and I found after 10 years of songwriting, I sort of had this sense of, oh, I'm drying up, I don't really have an inspiration. And not only is it looking into different styles of music and genres, it's hearing people's stories. You're just hearing so many amazing life stories, people who've really lived. And just those stories, they're so inspiring. And before I did this work, I was doing my thing in my bubble, and now it's just exposed me to so many different people, responding spontaneously to them, to how they're feeling, to what they'd like to hear, and learning from each other. It's really powerful stuff.
I've noticed a massive difference outside of my work here. If I'm performing on stage, it's completely transformed that. So previously I might have been quite in my own world on stage in the band, you know, thinking about all these different things, and with this work it's so very much about connecting with people. I can't put that away now. If I go and I'm on stage, I've got that sense of that connection that there now is between myself and the audience and the music. So that's been really amazing, and pretty much, well, always leave the sessions uplifted. And there may have been some challenging things that we've, you know, witnessed and seen, and maybe been a part of hopefully supporting people through.
Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. Love and kind and tap you on the shoulder. Sunshine night. Just in case you feel you want to hold her, you'll have a pocket full of starlight, pocket full of starlight. Catch it for